Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Glow Rod Blogs, Diz, and more. I'm your host, Gloria Rodriguez. Today, guys, I got another request to do a book review. But before we get started on that, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe down below if you like my content, and make sure to comment and turn on your post notifications as well. Alright, with that being said, we're going to get started. Alright, so as many of you know, if you're new to the channel, I basically do book reviews on books that I've recently been reading, and I have to admit that before I did not like reading at all, but I found some books that I've caught interest in, and I'm reading them. And the first book that I want to review with you guys is The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. Like I mentioned before, it's about um an adult. Her name is Jeannie. By the way, this is a fictional romance book. And so this character, she takes over her aunt's coffee shop, and she tries to make a living in like a small town because she used to live in, like, I believe it was New York, if I'm not mistaken. So she's trying to get used to that like small town living, and she gets to meet everyone in town, and basically the town, they're basically in everybody's business, and they're kind of just like trying to find gossip and stuff like that. And they're just like, they know everything about everybody's lives in that little town, basically. And then this character, Jeannie, she falls in love with a farmer, um, whose name is Logan. And he turns out to be some grumpy farmer who's living his life. He lives with his grandparents still, and he um helps around town, and he's a farmer, but he's also basically like the town's handyman, so he's there whenever they need his help, and he's always, open to like helping others, and he hates being like a part of like the town gossip, so he tries to like hide himself and tries to just keep to himself. And so in the book, this character Jeannie and Logan, they fall in love. Um so it's almost kind of like, I don't know if you guys are like interested in like Hallmark movies. Um it's kind of like that, but there's a little more content that's more for adults, and so um I don't know, I'm 28 years old, and I feel like I love these books actually, and some of the things that are in here, it's like, whoa. you know um but anyway, I actually liked it. I quite enjoyed it. And then this actually is a part of a whole series. There's like four, if I'm not mistaken, there's like four or five um books within the series. And so the next one that I read, it is called The Cinnamon Bun Bookstore. And it's basically the same thing, the same concept. It's about a small town girl, lady, and she is the owner of a bookstore, and she is about it. To me, it's kind of relatable because, like I said, I'm 28 years old, But this lady, she's about to turn 30 years old, and she wants to have like spontaneous adventures, and she tries to make the best out of it before she turns 30 years old, and she tries to make good memories. And so she falls in love with a fisherman named Noah, and he's basically, well, yeah, he's a fisherman of this small town called Dream Harbor. And so he and this bookkeeper, they fall in love. Hazel and Noah, they fall in love, and um they have these like cutesy moments, and like Hazel discovers like um little hidden like notes or whatever in like books that are in her bookstore. And so she tries to like discover them, and tries to figure out like the meaning that she feels like would match within her life. And so yeah, and Noah actually is the one that like helps her out, and like tries to help her make like good memories. And again, this is a fictional romance book. They of course fall in love. Um and I actually really truly loved it as well. And again, it's all part of like, the other people in town. They're like um looking for like gossip, and so like they discover that these characters are fall in love, and they want to know more. you know and so they're basically in everybody's business. But this is a really good really good story. um and again, it's for adults. Sorry, kids. I'm trying my best to find like kid books that I can recommend. But these are mostly for adults, so if you're interested, I will try my best to link them down below in the description. So yeah, and currently um, I am reading a book from the same author, Lori Gilmore's, her series. I'm reading the Strawberry Patch Pancake House. It's also another, fantasy, romance type books. I've noticed that I've gotten really into those types of books, but I'm also open to more suggestions. I know a couple of you in my other previous videos, you suggested some of them, and I'm going to be on the lookout for them on Amazon or wherever I can find them, and I'll do another review on them. Anyways, but if you guys like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, comment, turn on your post notifications, and I will see you all next time. Alright, happy holidays, everyone. Bye.